Hola, hola a todos. Una vez más, bienvenidos a mi canal de preparación para distintos exámenes. En esta ocasión voy a explorar el Michigan Language Assessment MET. Este examen, aunque era muy popular hace unos años, eh, Aptis lo ha reemplazado y sin embargo hay personas que me han pedido que por favor haga videos mostrando cómo es este examen y cómo se resuelven las preguntas, etcétera. Les cuento que este material está disponible en línea. Uno busca, por ejemplo, Michigan o MET Test o Sample Test y el sistema te va a arrojar un zip. De hecho, creo que hay como tres. Este es uno de ellos. Sin embargo, si son muy asiduos a YouTube y quieren hacerlo por aquí, por YouTube, pues espero que este material les sirva para estudiar y para conocer el examen. Este es un sample test que mide hasta estos niveles, A2, B1, B2 y C1. Una de las cosas que me gusta de este examen es que es inglés americano. Es preparado por la Cambridge. Vamos directamente a cómo es el test. No dice nada, pero acá arriba dice Listening Section Instructions. Hay tres partes. Hoy en este video voy a hablar solo de la primera parte. Todo esto lo van a escuchar en la grabación que voy a poner a continuación, así que atentos.
Listening section instructions. In this section of the test, you will show your ability to understand spoken English. There are 3 parts in this section with special directions for each part. Mark all your answers on the separate answer sheet. Do not make any stray marks on the answer sheet. If you change your mind about an answer, erase your first answer completely. If you do not know the answer, you may guess. Try to answer as many questions as possible. Part 1. In this part of the test, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about it. Choose the best answer to the question from the choices printed in the test booklet and mark your answer on the separate answer sheet. You should mark A, B, C, or D. There are 19 questions in Part 1. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. Please listen carefully.
Ok, aquí mi consejo es, si van a hacer este quiz justo en este instante conmigo, porque como yo voy a dar la respuesta enseguida, les voy a dar unos segundos para pensar, o pueden pausar, dar su respuesta y luego mi respuesta y ahí van haciendo la comparación. Una cosa muy útil sería que ustedes cogieran una hojita y marcaran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etcétera, hasta la 19, ¿no? Hasta el número 19. Y o pueden escribir la letra o pueden elegir hacer cada letra, que me parece que esto sí es una bobada, ¿no? Y la que vayas a marcar la marques así. O sencillamente escribes la letrica al lado, así que les doy un tiempito, consíganse una hoja y un lápiz. Mientras que yo borro aquí. Ok. Me voy acercando pues a la primera pregunta y lo que voy a hacer es que voy a agrandar esto mucho, mucho. Y una pura vez. ¿Listos? Aquí vamos.
Now, turn the page. Number 1.
Excuse me, do you know what time bus number 8 is supposed to be here?
5 minutes ago.
Does that mean that I've missed it?
No, it's just late. Probably because of construction on Main Street.
What does the woman say about the bus?
10 segundos. Y bueno, voy a dar mi respuesta. Mi respuesta es It is late. Esa es la respuesta. Ok, siguiente.
Number 2.
Are you going to watch the parade tomorrow?
Yeah, my kids have been looking forward to it for weeks.
Mine too. So are you going to drive down to the city or take the train?
Definitely the train. Traffic and parking will be a nightmare.
What will the woman probably do the following day?
Seconds. Beep. La respuesta es muy bien. Next question. Un momento, déjenme yo arreglo que quede un poquito más grande. Ahí está mejor. Ok, aquí va.
Number 3.
Did Sophie order a new microwave for the office kitchen?
I hope so.
I've been spending way too much money getting lunch from places around the neighborhood.
I've been bringing cold sandwiches. With this weather, though, it'd be nice to have a hot meal.
What does the woman hope to do?
10 seconds. Beep. Bring lunch from home. Muy bien.
Number 4.
Excuse me, Professor Smith. I've corrected all of today's quizzes. What should I do with them now?
Enter the grades into the computer, and then when that's done, you can put them in the box outside my office. The students will be expecting them there tomorrow.
Okay, I'll get to it right now.
What will the students do tomorrow?
Beep. Pick up their quizzes.
Number 5.
Welcome to Phone Mart. How can I help you today?
I've been having some trouble with my phone. The battery runs down really quickly.
Yeah, that's been a problem with that model. I'd suggest getting one of these newer phones.
Well, actually, I have insurance for this phone, so I think there's a better solution than that.
What does the woman most likely want to do?
Have her phone repaired. Number 6.
Number 6.
I heard there's been some kind of change in the company's health insurance coverage. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, and my supervisor and I were both taken aback by the news. I just found out that they're increasing the monthly cost by $100.
That's a lot of money. I wonder what prompted that decision.
Apparently, a lot of other companies are doing the same thing.
How did the man feel when he heard the news? Number 7.
Excuse me, I'm all turned around. I thought I was headed toward the subway station, but maybe not.
You are turned around. It's actually about 4 blocks down that street.
What does the woman imply about the man? Number 8.
Are you ready for tomorrow's presentation for English class?
Well, as ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
You're going to be great. You've been working on it for weeks.
We'll see about that.
How does the man feel? Number 9.
I think we need to revisit the question of increasing our staff.
Why do you say that?
The last time we talked about it was in June, 6 months ago, and our orders have tripled since then. Everyone's maxed out, and we can afford to hire a couple of people.
What is probably true about the company? Number 10.
Did you ever learn to play an instrument?
I learned to play the piano as a child, but I haven't played in a long time.
Why did you stop?
When I went to university, I moved away and left the piano at home.
What happened when the man went to university? Number 11.
Are you reading Dr. Walker's article? We're not discussing it for another week.
I know, but I had to read an excerpt of it for a different class the other day, so I thought I'd just read the whole thing.
I hope you remember what it's about by the time we talk about it in class.
Me too. I'll go through it again quickly next week.
What does the woman say about the article? Number 12.
How about this for your niece?
I'd prefer something without so many bells and whistles. Something like the toys we had when I was a kid.
That's fine, but remember, you're buying the toy for your niece, not for you.
What kind of toy does the man want to buy? Number 13.
Are you ready for tomorrow's test?
I hope so. I've studied every night for the last week, but to tell you the truth, I'm just not very good with numbers.
Well, if you've been doing your homework and studying, I'm sure you'll pass.
I'm hoping to do better than pass, but we'll see.
What are the speakers discussing? Number 14.
Professor, the bookstore is out of the text for your class. I was wondering if I could borrow a copy so I can do next week's assignment.
Really? They were out of books?
Yeah, and I talked to several other students who had the same problem.
In that case, I'll send the reading to the whole class. I'll email the bookstore as well.
Why will the professor contact the class? Number 15.
What do you think about this year's team?
I think they'll compete for a championship.
But they do have a lot of new players and a difficult schedule. That might make things difficult for them.
Yeah, but they're my favorite, so I'll support them, win or lose.
What are the speakers mainly discussing?
Number 16.
Did you hear the weather forecast for next week?
Yeah, I'm nervous because I'm supposed to fly to Texas on Wednesday to visit my sister. And if my flight is canceled, it might be days before I can get another one.
That's happened to me before. Such a pain. But I bet you'll be fine. I don't think the snow's coming until Thursday at the earliest.
What does the man describe as annoying? Number 17.
What seems to be the problem?
I went hiking this weekend and now my legs itch badly.
You must have touched some poison ivy. Here is some cream to stop the itching. It won't work immediately, but in a few days it should stop itching. If it isn't gone by the end of the week, come back and we'll try something different.
Thanks, doctor.
When should the man probably feel better? Number 18.
Is the air conditioning in your apartment working yet?
No, not yet. Last night, they sent an email to all the residents saying that they can't turn it on till the end of the month, no matter how warm it gets.
So it's just our bad luck that summer started 6 weeks early this year?
I guess. Maybe it'll cool off in a couple of days.
What are the speakers mainly talking about? Number 19.
Did you hear the administration banned student cars on campus?
Yeah, probably not the worst thing that could happen.
But a lot of people drive to campus. What are they going to do?
It might be a pain for some people, but really they can just take the bus. I don't think it'll be that big a deal. Besides, it'll make campus safer.
How does the man feel about the new policy?
Okay, this is the end of part 1. So I wait for you at part 2 in the next video. Bye bye.